and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. A first look now for Darrynton Evans. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap. Fields taking a shot here for Marshall. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Ahkello Witherspoon. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. Newton now to throw. Flushed out right. And he's got his target. It's Vernon Davis. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The credit that sack to Robert Quinn. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. They'll try the left side with Evans. Working his way for a gain of 7 to the 26. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice, steady gain.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Newton. He's going to go up top for the end zone. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we can't...
Fighting to get back to the goal line. I don't think he got there. He did not. Did not get back there. It's a safety. Well, we thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's pile this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From the 50, Newton. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And the Bears are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll begin on the ground with Evans. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Fields. He'll flip this out to Evans. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play, and that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. Fields now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
They'll run on first down with Evans. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down. Running it with a fullback, Burton. And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Toss left to Montgomery. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Inside the red zone, and that means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Fields. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this.
And they're going to fake it. He wants to throw it here. And it's complete. They're going to get the first. Touchdown, Bears. Cole Kmet from 13 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 5. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Tyreek Hill set to return it. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. It's Davis. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. A big play there for Carolina. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll look to run with Evans. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Darrynton Evans taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are going to jump back in front. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead is now 2. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now Hester will get a shot. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. And the job becomes twice as difficult now after the sack. It's 2nd and 20. Steps away to his left. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 3rd and long. It's Fields. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. Tyreek Hill on the return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Just beating the play clock is Newton. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Carolina. Andre Rison, 84 yards. And the Panthers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Extra point up and through by Myers. And that makes this a 9-point game. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Returnable here for Hester. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes. Bruce Smith. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now following the sack, Fields and the Bears looking at 3rd down and long. Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. Under pressure, they got him again. Marcus Davenport able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That's his 2nd sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been pretty good at it all.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Ahkello Witherspoon. And the Panthers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least, and shutting him off, now open field. Room here to run. Uh-oh. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Darrynton Evans, his 2nd touchdown.